Right, you wannabe Bogans. Poida Bogan here, most handsome Bogan on all the into everything is so cup konnichiwa, zing chow, and probably ni hao to all my Asian Bogans. Mate, I'm coming to you from, check this out, Perth City, hey? Tell you what, the skyline's changed over the years, mate. I came here for the America's Cup, that must have been 80, I'm going to say 86. Certainly has changed a fair bit over the years. And let's just have a bit of a rant about Perth, Western Australia, the Australian government, and what it costs these days. I can't believe it. So yeah, this is going to be What the Fuck Australia Part 2. So I'm up here at Kings Park, middle of Perth, and this was erected by the grateful citizens in remembrance of men of this state who gave, well, who at the call of duty gave their lives for freedom and humanity in the Great War. Lest we forget. I tell you, my grandfather would be turning over in his grave if he knew some of the crap that's been going on here. I cannot believe it. Hey, freedom and humanity. How come I see so many homeless people? How come people can't afford electricity? This is a shocker. We will remember them, lest we forget. Oh, there's some Clarks here, lest we forget. Mate, at least this place is still free. Don't know how much longer for, but and I don't really feel like looking at flowers, but there's a cool walkway down there. Let's go check it out. Not a bad view of South Perth. Surprised how many cranes are up. And we've got the mighty Swan River. Seriously. Path closed, event in progress. There's no event, just let the public in. Shocker! Kings Park Botanical Garden Lightscape. Book now? Crikey, maybe it's not free. Really? Come on, City of Perth. Tickets this way. This is wrong, guys. It was built by Lottery West, so it would have cost them nothing. Put on by the City of Perth, you think they'd be able to do it for free. And then, over here, friggin' Turkish food van, some other food vans, there's 5 food vans there. What, slip the council some money and I can park my friggin' food van here? I'm disgusted. This is what we're looking for. So they made this walkway to up in the treetops here, and it's right behind the Swan Brewery, so you get a pretty good view of, I don't know, South Perth, Como, what's that, the Canning Highway, so that goes sort of East Fremantle way and all that sort of stuff. Still flat as a tack with just hills in the background and a couple of tower cranes.
Oh, Sissy!
Didn't know that. 6 seasons. So the Noongars are local indigenous so-called first Australians. That's their seasons. Well, this bogan learns something new each day. Lord Forrest, first president of this park, 1847 to 1918. I wonder if he knows what's going on. He'll be spewing. It's supposed to be open to the public for free. This guy will be kicking in his grave, I know. Sorry mate, it's the bloody government. Seriously, what is this world coming to? What's going on? Hey, if you're in Perth and you've got a Harley, I heard on the grapevine that Harley Perth will be closing soon. So if you need spare parts, get them now. Actually, you know, stock up. Need some belts, need some cams, get some S&S oil pumps, because you'll be getting everything from east and it'll take another 6 to 8 weeks and it'll cost you. And that's always been the problem with Perth. It's the most isolated city in the world. A lot of things come from over east and you pay through the teeth. And you'll be paying even more for your Harley parts now. Oh yeah, the boys still want to taser me, I know. Bloody hell. You sell a wide glide and yet they want to taser you. I sold 2 wide glides. I sold my Duke. I sold, man, all my Harleys. Well, I'll go through them all if you want, you know, the FXR, the Sporty, anniversary models, the wide glides. And because I've got no bike, guess what? Boys want to taser me. So if you want to see this bogan get tasered, I'll take one for the team if there's a whole heap of comments and likes, okay? But I'm not keen on doing it, I'll tell you right now. Hey, Street Mall, check it out. Opposite the big church with a clock tower. When I first came here, this was a 2-way street. You could ride your bike down here, drive your car down here, it was a 2-way street. Not anymore, eh? Let's get shopped and have a look at some prices. Isn't that guy that was when war was declared over? Maybe, I don't know. London Square. Tell you what, it's spot the Aussie. Bit different, but yeah. Don't know why they don't call this the city of churches, but there's churches bloody everywhere. You know, Perth always had a lot of Aussies, Poms, and some South Africans. Well, there's a mixed up bunch of races here these days, and call me racist, but when there's ever trouble on the news, skin's usually a dark colour. So first they blame what? COVID. Oh yeah, lockdown. Oh yeah, lack of bloody transportation. Oh, then it was like some other crap excuse. Oh, now it's inflation and then interest rates. It's the government's fault. It's turning this place. Man, I used to love this place. I really did. I'm missing Thailand. I might go back, I think. I mean, this is shocking. This is... I got no words. I'm disgusted. I'm Aussie, 100%. But they're going to have to change to get me back. Costs too much. Far out. Try catching public transport without a concession. Crikey. So why would I have a Medicare card when no one bulk bills anymore? I can't work that one out. So this Bogan's diagnosed diabetic, and I've come back trying to get... All I wanted to go was pathology, get my bloods tested. I couldn't do that. I had to get a referral. I couldn't get a... Well, if I walked in, no one bulk bills. So it was going to cost me $80 to get a referral to pathology to get some meds, which were $150 without concession. Then they'll probably want to take my blood pressure and say, oh wow, your blood pressure's a bit high. Friggin' duh. And then, it's just ludicrous. Why don't they bulk bill? What's the go? Where do I have to go? What the heck? So I explained my case. Look, diabetic, I need some meds. I need my blood checked. Oh, sorry mate, we can't help you. Went to 4 clinics. Went to one clinic and next door is the Diabetic Association of something or other, blah blah blah. They wouldn't even help me out. Went to Terry White Chemist. They're not allowed to test your blood anymore. This is ridiculous, guys. I'm gonna bet my bottom dollar it's cheaper to pay without insurance in Thailand. And it wouldn't surprise me. The government's just fucked this place up. Something shocking. I'm not impressed. Yeah. Wow, what did I... So I thought, look, get in a Centrelink, get a healthcare card. I get a concession card. I can get cheap transport. I could probably go find someone who might bulk bill and discount on the medication that I need. Went down to Centrelink. They wouldn't give me a healthcare card. They wouldn't give me a healthcare card for a low income earner because I've got no income at the moment. Where you been? Oh, overseas. Oh yeah, where? Thailand and Vietnam. For how long? Oh, about a year. This is when they get narky because they can't afford. They can't have a holiday for a year. They get narky at me. Oh well, we want to see all your bank statements from last year onwards. We want to know how you managed to do it and how you've been paying for yourself and all your financials. Looks like I'm not getting a healthcare card. So, yeah, Bogan out.